Hello? Hello? There I am. Hi. Welcome to more streaming. Another week. A little bit later than last week. Because I wanted to get something to eat. But, welcome back. So, we're back with good old Minecraft. Just booting it up right now. And as the title of the stream suggests, Jsanoland has returned. Now we'll talk more about that in a minute. But before that, I might as well do some updating. Let's see. Deep Slate Wing. Okay. Making sure I know where to go. Yeah. I mentioned, I think last week, that my across-the-hall roommate returned and then left again. He's back. Back for good. So it's good to see. Let's see. Ultra Hardcore Season 34 will be next Saturday, July 9th. I will be streaming that. I requested that day off. So I will be there to live stream it. Right here. It'll be 5 p.m. Eastern. I will start the stream 4 p.m. Eastern. So, about half hour earlier than this current stream. Yeah. So the big stuff, as I get myself logged in here. So the big thing to talk about is the upcoming move that I got coming up. Oh, wrong game capture. This one. There we go. It's apparently thunderstorms. Just make sure that everything is working okay. Okay. Looks like my stream's a little bit behind. Decent bit behind. There we go. So yeah, we're back in the storage room here. I made this whole smelting system, which is very complex looking. Basically, it's just feeding everything through all of these fuel and stuff to make fuel with. Yeah, I wanted to pop that in there. So yeah, pretty neat. Everything has a place to be. So, pretty good. Okay. Let's see if we can find Jsanoland. Put some bamboo over here. Looks like I'm a little laggy. A little bit internet laggy. Looks like the stream's okay though. I think that's just a result of two of us in the same apartment using the internet. So I have to keep that in mind for future reference. But yeah, had a bit of a scare earlier this week. in terms of preparing to move. I applied to an apartment, and I've basically spent my entire time in my current place preparing for this move, and so I've been building my credit for this, and according to according to all the credit bureaus that I follow, which include a couple that kind of inflate your credit to make it look a little bit better than it actually is, all of them are actually around the same number, which is all in a pretty decent number. I don't have the best credit, but it's in a good spot. And so I applied to this apartment, and they got back to me and said that my credit was much lower than they or that I had anticipated. I mean a lot lower, not just off by a little bit where it could be possible that the places that I'm looking are inflating my credit to make it look better. It was like almost 100 points lower than what my credit bureaus were suggesting. To the point where, like, the last time I can think of my credit ever being that low was like 4 or 5 years ago, during the worst of my financial times. And that kind of scared me. He basically said I need a guarantor, which has to have even better credit and good income, etc., etc. Or I can pay the tuition on my own straight up. Are these mud blocks? Is it okay to break this? Yes, mud. Okay. So this is Jsanoland. So I interrupt my own story. Jsanoland was something that we had in the Season 3 world. In Season 4 we did Morge World. But this time we got Jsanoland back. So, at least for now. There's only there's only one game over here, which I believe is Red Stars. Yep, it looks like they've been testing it. Is there a sign that explains what this is? That looks like a basic, I guess it's like a dodgeball kind of thing. Get teams on either side, and you shoot arrows at each other. Bows. Anything else? This must be like, put your stuff in here kind of thing. Pretty neat. Yeah, that's probably what it is. That might determine teams. Ooh, interesting. Neat. So yeah, I want to build something out here as well. I got a couple old ideas that I want to work on. I'm not sure which one I want to do yet. One is to return Floaty Boaty, which is a very easy game to play and enjoy. The only requirement for it is that I need a full-size beacon to work with on that. It looks like something's going to be built out here, maybe. Or it's just a couple sus creations. So yeah, I applied to an apartment. They said my credit was nearly 100 points lower than what everything else was saying. And that kind of scared me because I was like, if they're saying my credit's that low, does that mean it actually is? And the credit bureaus I've been talking to have been lying to me. So, what's going on here? Old JFS maps, Nether Hub, Morge World. It looks like they want to rebuild some of the old stuff from old servers, by the looks of it. Maybe I'll rebuild Good Fortunes. But I think let's go back to base and gather some materials. But yeah, I was worried that other places might be seeing the same credit scores, and for some reason mine, the ones I've been looking at, are just so drastically different. And what bothered me a lot about it was just the fact that I put so much work into building my credit and didn't really have any missteps this year. You can even dial it back to before the pandemic. Like, I've hardly ever missed a payment on anything, and I've been paying off a bunch of stuff. And like, any misstep I've had was like few and far between, and I don't think they would be enough to ruin my credit that much. But yeah, I was worried that something might have caused it to drop that low. Even talking about like rental history, I've had one late rent payment this year, and it was late by less than a week, and I paid it off and the late fee within that week. So I just needed to wait for my next paycheck, which I get one weekly. So it was like not that big of a deal, and yet we ran into this problem. So yeah, that kind of put me in a bit of a panic, and now I'm kind of back at square one, I kind of feel. I did talk to my mom specifically. I tried to talk about it with other people, and they were not very helpful. But with my mom, kind of just stepped up, and like, I posted to Facebook and Twitter to see if anybody cared, and as usual, only like one or two people genuinely did, and my mom was the only one to provide any significant help beyond empathizing, sympathizing with me. So yeah, she stepped up and was like, here's how all this works, here's some of the stuff I dug up, try this, this, and this, and most importantly for me, remember that different credit bureaus work differently, and they rate things differently and more harshly than others, which is a big key to all this. That whatever company that this place was using seemed to be very harsh in their credit checks. So I'm hoping that that's the case, and I'm hoping that if there's another company that does not use whatever that place is for their credit checks, that I can get an apartment somewhere else. But yeah, it not only did it scare me, but it also kind of created a bit of a setback for me, because it cost like $240 to just hear that from them. $40 from that was for the application fee. 200 of that is to reserve the apartment for me to move in. And the only way I get that back is if my application is not approved. And because I cannot get a guarantor because I don't know anybody who's, I'm honestly, like, probably the most well-off person I know right now in terms of, like, a combination of credit and income. Maybe somebody is better off, more well-off than I am, but they don't step up to help, so I'm the most wealthy person I know, so. And I obviously cannot pay my entire lease up front, so. Whew, that lag. So, it's, not a good place to be. I want to test if this works as fuel, but let me test it in here. Yeah, it does count as fuel. Okay. Just gonna pop this in here. Pop this in here. Wait, what? Oh, it probably dropped in here. Yeah. I'm confused by my own system. I want to plant this as well, but let's collect, get some shulker boxes ready to go. Maybe I'll build Floaty Boaty, but not the beacon. I would probably have to buy the beacon. Let's plant this out here. Somewhere out here. I need to get some more torches in this area. Maybe on this side. Just plop it down here. You can grow on your own. Alright, let's see. I'm going to head back into the storage room. I want this coal, though. Thank you for the one coal. But yeah, that's my scare. And that's a bit of a reason why I was a little bit slow on streaming today, because I kind of didn't really want to, because even though that happened a few days ago, it kind of took my mood down. I don't have a moss chest. Interesting. I'll put that in here for now. I guess that's because I just compost moss any chance I get. Pop that in there. These can go. Oh yeah. Just in case we forgot, I already got a couple shulker boxes. Okay, so I'll take these then. We can put these away. What do I want to make this out of? But that would be interesting. I think that would be an interesting game to do some sort of warden kind of thing, but I think that would be a little bit too unstable. Yeah, I might just use obsidian, but as you can see, I'm gonna need a bunch of it. I also don't have ice, so I'm gonna have to find an iceberg. So let's... what should we tackle first? I know where there are some icebergs, but not any near here. I also don't know if they've been claimed. As for obsidian, I'm gonna have to go way down. Well, I know where to get some. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I got like buckets full of lava at my spawn base. I could just grab a bunch of that and dump it down somewhere and turn it into obsidian. But yeah, let's get the ice first. Maybe, yeah, we could look at a beacon, I think. Oh yeah, we'll be good on a beacon. Somebody's got to be selling some. Most likely killer. So yeah, my preparations for moving right now, since I'm in a bit of a setback, I'm looking at a loan to take out. I'm also looking at selling a couple things. I've already sold my Switch Lite, which I gotta ship out sometime this week, once I get paid for it. So that gives me like $100, which is good. Alright. But I'm gonna need more than that to go where I need to go. And I also, when I say I'm back at square one, I also mean like I have no idea where I'm moving to. I spent a few hours today just kind of looking at destinations, and so there's ice spikes. That is that way. Okay. As you could suggest by that. I guess I should sleep before I head out. Let me in. But yeah, needless to say, I'm a little nervous with the whole thing. So, oh, it's daytime? Okay. I miscalculated. I don't know. I spend so much time underground, I don't know what's day and what's night. I'll look at beacons later. I can also just buy obsidian. But I do have those lava buckets full of them, so. We will not get anything from here, because it's, will be destroyed reserved. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to ignore these ones, because it's just too close. Too close to home. And I know, I'm pretty sure some people want to preserve some of this, or make use of it themselves. There's a salmon shack in here. Oops. Oh. Let's see, there's supposed to be an ice spikes biome. I think that way a little bit more. Excuse me. What makes this whole move thing so concerning this time around is just the fact that it has to happen. This is not one of those things where I would like to move. It's not one of those things. It's that I have to move. So I have to find a place to stay in some form, or else I will not have a home at all, and then I'm just gonna be, kicked out onto the sidewalk with a lot of stuff, too much stuff to be homeless with, basically, and that's obviously concerning. So let's actually use our Silk Touch. Okay, Silk Touch does not work on this. Has it? Huh? Oh, that is my Silk Touch. I swapped it and... Okay, yeah. I confused myself. It's like I didn't even realize what I did. I'm going to need more than that. So... Because not only do I need enough ice to make the game, but you also want some backup ice to ensure that you have enough in the event that somebody accidentally breaks ice with a regular non-Silk Touch pick. So take down these 3 towers. 3 of the smaller ones. Oops. But yeah. Life is never easy. On a brighter note, I think I mentioned this in last week's stream. Maybe, maybe not. But I am looking at taking more classes. Obviously, this is going to be dependent on having a way to be able to do that, aka a place to stay. But assuming all goes well, I am going to be looking at going for my master's degree. Online courses, of course. And it'll be a master's degree in, I think it's English and creative writing with a concentration on screenwriting. So, script writing, which, pretty exciting for me. I learned that, you don't get scholarships, or not scholarships, you don't get, grants for that. You can either do scholarships or student loans. Or at least FAFSA doesn't have any way to help you, with it on their own, so the only way that you can you have to look elsewhere to get your financial aid outside of stuff like that. So, this is weird. Interesting. Wasn't somebody working on a mini golf course? Was that happening on this server? I don't think there's anybody around to confirm that. But I could have sworn that here's our obsidian. Yeah, I thought somebody was working on mini golf this year. Maybe not. Because, that could be something that somebody could work on. This has always been like a JFS tradition that we've done. I think just about every season's had a mini golf course, except for like season 1, when we didn't really have time, because there's so many issues with season 1 in terms of like griefers and server rollbacks and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, I think the reason why we moved on to Season 2 was because we had this massive rollback where the server reverted to a save from like a week ago at that time. So that meant a lot of stuff that was done over the course of that week were undone. And yeah. So I think it had something to do with that, and that's why we ended up moving on to a new world. Hey, it's Metro. Hello. But yeah, the Season 1 world just got jacked up, and because of the rollbacks, we moved on to Season 2 pretty quickly. We also had griefers then, and even though we got the whitelist going, I think we still had a bit of griefer issue for a little bit. But once we hit Season 2, everything was pretty nice. So woo. A little laggy still. There was one time on an old server, I don't know why this is still in my head, but probably because of how just messed up it was. But I was mining obsidian just like this in a ravine, and I was lagging a bit, and I break the obsidian. The water does not update, so I fall into the lava, and then the water updates and forms obsidian over my head, and then I die in the lava. And, yeah, that was pretty cool. And, needless to say, I'm pretty sure I rage quit that day. Because all my stuff was gone. All because of a little bit of lag. And it was great. Oh. So. Good times. And yeah, that sticks in my memory, and it haunts me every time I mine obsidian now. Even though... See, it could have happened right there. Even though, I was gonna say even though it never happens anymore, but I guess it's still entirely possible. How much do I have right now? Oh, not even a stack. I slept, right? Yeah, I slept right when I jumped in here. Yeah, I miss the old days of the server, of the JFS. I'm kind of reaching for topics to talk about. Talking's hard. But yeah, you wouldn't know it, but I'm on a multiplayer server where we used to all hang out. But you know, everybody gets older, starts doing other adult things, and so it goes. Ooh. I see some friends. Some of them Wraith boys. Come here, I want your arrows. Thank you. Thank you. I got a couple. Now I think I'm gonna have zombies. I can hear them. They spotted me in the distance. But yeah, with how quiet the server tends to be these days, like, same with UHCs. We used to have, like, around 20 or so people every season. In the earliest of days, we had 30 once. Like, our first 4 UHCs, we had 28, 28, 28, and 30 people on the server at the same time, competing in a fight to the death tournament. Not tournament, but event. That was 15 teams of 2 that season. And I was not a part of it, believe it or not. Out of the 30 people there, I was not one of them. But, yeah. And it's kind of been in a steady decline from there. Kind of, for a while, it hovered in the, 16 to 24 group. And then it just continued to steadily decline after that, until we ended up with our current roster of 10 or 11. So we have 9 signed up right now, but we usually get an extra couple people last minute. So hopefully that's the case here. And again, it's completely understandable, because we've been doing this stuff for nearly a decade. You know, it's our 34th UHC the next weekend, and we do this every 3 months. But inevitably, people get tired of doing the same thing over and over again, and that's perfectly understandable. I just have not gotten tired of it yet. And it kind of ends up, develops this cycle of people not wanting to play, and then there's not many people, and then not many people want to play because there's not many people, so they don't, and the cycle continues. And the numbers reduce and reduce. I get the feeling once we hit season 40, we might start seeing some discussions about whether or not we should continue. I think we'll hit a crossroads then. Boop, boop. Hello. I want to see you build this chicken pen. Speaking of which, there's something I gotta check out. Something that I found. Ooh. That's just naturally made, too. See if we can... I found an adventure, but I don't know how to continue it at the moment. But first I want to check this out. We got stables. I think this is fully enclosed, yeah. see, I think, a wheat farm up there. I think this was fully built already. I think I've come across it once before. Oh good, there's a minecart rail. Jeez. What the heck? Ooh. These are the mines? Yeah. Hello. What is going on? Interesting. Oh, Redstone J. I like it. Who's this? Interesting. This is quite the place. Tiff was here, Park was here, Dakota, Killer, a lot of people here. Goose was here. Oh, it's really? Red Star and Dennis. Are they making this together? Wait. No. Is this like the work rail? Take the train to work? Oh yeah, it might be. Look at all this. Farms, there's cactus, sugarcane. All the animals. It's really loud up here. Sheep of every color. Empty room. Oh, now we got the traders. Interesting. Who are all fully... Oh, Jeff. Nice. Probably more up here. Yep. Oh, this is... Nope, it still goes up. But, oh, another wart. And I think it might be pretty empty up here. Nice, I like it. Is this, I can use that, I guess. I'm definitely jumping up off of the top of this place. Nice, I like the design here. I'm glad I don't have to run up these stairs in real life. Because I would not. Simply would not. Yeah, there's voice. Hi. I don't... Ooh. I like that. Did you have the stream muted, or was that me? Ooh, I like that design. Especially with the actual red from the resource pack. Neat. And now we're at the top. Beautiful. Oops. Alright, we're going. Here's Spawn Town. I guess I should look into a beacon. As the lag is. Stream was muted, okay. Yeah, I'm here. I'm talking. I want... I honestly don't know. I think one of these tough shops are going to have what I'm looking for. Here's obsidian. 32 for a diamond? You know what? I'll do that. Boop. Dakota probably has Dakota maps. Yep. Blue orbs? Right. $10 diamonds for, I get it. 10 diamonds for a diamond block. So net profit. I'm pretty sure Killer and Aces have beacons. I just gotta find out which shop it is. Bees. I don't think it's bees. Oh. Might be here. Quartz, crying obsidian, regular obsidian. 1 diamond for 1 obsidian. Someone's got the better deal, and it's not this one. Where would I get a beacon at? Oh, maybe Goose Mart. Cut through Mukluk's castle. Goose Mart has to have stuff. Which one is it? Oh, it's down here. I have to have beacons. These are all books. I already got mending books. Carrot, ink, rockets, dragon's breath, rockets, emeralds, trash, tridents. Trash is just snowballs. Anything further down? Oh no, this is staff. Okay. Speaking of firework rockets, I didn't realize that there's some... Apparently, it's preferable to have tier 1 rockets instead of tier 3 when you're flying. And I've never understood that, probably because I only use my wings for like long distance travel. Like I don't know why I'm looking at my own shop. Yeah, I only use wings for long distance travel, so I kind of need the duration 3 rockets. Whereas I guess everybody else just kind of uses it for whatever they want. And yeah, so I guess that's why they prefer tier 1. It's the only thing I can think of, that they just use it to fly around anywhere they want, like short range, long range, whatever. I don't think I need any of this. Spyglass. I do need a spyglass. I don't know what happened to mine. And I don't think there's anything else. No. So you will get one diamond. What's over here? Terracotta. This used to be mine, but I tore it down. I don't know. I guess nobody has... I thought somebody was selling beacons. focus in the crypt. I would figure that if anybody is going to be selling beacons, it would be Killer and Nixer, but apparently not. Maybe they had a temporary shop at some point and I just missed it. Or this could be it. Nether Star, I could get one of those. Bone blocks, it's probably going to get that Nether Star. That is the shop. Okay. 30 diamonds. Holy jeez. Good thing I have plenty of diamonds. That's just for 1 star, too. Expensive. Okay. There you go. There's your 30 diamonds. Alright, a couple things to look at before we continue. First, let me clean up my inventory. Spyglass, elytra, that. Okay. This is going to house the obsidian and the nether star. That goes in here. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wait. Yeah, the thing. So I stumbled upon this at random yesterday. And I read it, and I don't know if I fully understand it yet. But if you open this barrel, you take out this chest plate, it opens a special compartment back here, in which you find a bat. And you also find this. Let's see. It kind of looks... It's a little bit confusing to read because the middle signs are capitalized to begin, and the others are not. But, it says, the lords are near, high and mighty, however the bird, and then capital A, alone and smelly. Enter its den, but seek no throne. Instead, look for the riches within the stone. Once you find the room hidden, the clues I left will reveal themselves. Please close the door behind you. So, yeah, I took a screenshot of it for future use. And I did a tiny bit of exploring, but not a lot. The lords are near, high and mighty. At first, I thought that meant this thing over here. This place over here, because what this is a game that Shawston created where you proclaim yourself to be king and someone can challenge you to become king. And if they're successful, they become king. And if they are unsuccessful, you can remain king for like a week. So I thought it had something to do with this. Treasure within the stone sounds like I'm supposed to go into the caves. So I'm not supposed to seek the throne, but I'm supposed to seek the treasure in the stone, which means it could be beneath this, but I kind of went down into the caves through this trapdoor, which leads you into some crazy caves. I'll give you a peek at it. You can get a little bit of an idea of what's going on. Like, look at all this. Oops. Like, it's a bit of a mess down here. So I thought it would be down here, but I wandered around for a bit and couldn't find anything. So it might still be down here, and I just have to find it. But it also has the whole bird portion, which is also confusing. Alone and smelly. The only bird that I can think of is, I think, that way. which is the big goose statue over here. But, who knows? Make sure everything's still working right. Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's... So the kings are near, the lords are near. But also talked about the lonely, smelly bird, which might be the big goose statue over here, which is by its lonesome, which you can just see the top of it from here. Whoop. Did not jump at all. See that. So do not seek the throne, but the... Hello. Do not seek the throne, but the riches within the stone. Which would suggest that if there's a throne over here, I'm actually supposed to go underneath it and find the hidden room underneath. Whew. Okay. So it should be beneath this. It should be beneath the goose, maybe? But I don't know. Do not know. Okay, I need to go back. I need to go up. Drowning. It is a big goose. It's the only lonely, stinky bird I can think of. Let me bring up the... I'm gonna bring up the hints. That's not where it is. Desktop. Here. Here. Lords are near, high and mighty. Bird alone and smelly. Enter its den, but seek no throne. Enter its den? Am I supposed to go... Well, this bird does not have a den. Unless I'm supposed to go up into the bird. Which makes me think maybe this isn't the... I don't know if I can fly up in there. Huh! Turns out I can. It's, very green in here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Why is there hay in here? I get the feeling this is not it. I'm not supposed to enter the goose itself. Which is a weird thing to say, but this is not the place. Enter its den. So is it not your den? Peninsula. It's an island. It's not true at all. What else could be a bird around here? A lonely bird. Who's a bird? Park's a bird. He's a penguin. That's all I can think of. Lords are near. And the only lord I can think of, unless they're talking about that, it's the only other thing I can think of is the king game. Let me look at the map. I definitely got way sidetracked though. Zoop. Yeah, goose is the only thing I can think of. Enter its den. Well, something I'm gonna have to look into. Let me just make sure it's not like my own base, even though I don't have any type of bird creature in this area. High and mighty. It's interesting, but I don't know if I have the knowledge to solve the riddle. But yeah, I wanted to come down here and grab my lava, which I think I have room for. Here's my spawn base, which features a couple buildings from my old worlds. This is my Equilibrium server house, made out of brick. Very, very fancy. Does not have the front yard that the original one had. And then over here was my original Season 1 server house. And I believe the island is even though it's made out of grass instead of sand, it's actually also... The island is also accurate, because my house was on an island. But yeah, this room had like a few chests in it, and then this room with a ladder up into the attic where my ender chest was, and then the door out to the roof. For no reason. I think there was supposed to be a balcony. And then over here is my Strider. Hello. Just hanging out. Oh yeah, and then down here is my other Season 1 house that was also made on an island, but I did not do that with this. Yeah. Future home, quotations. Because that's what I was working on when the server reset. There was a ladder to the basement here, and I think to the attic. Yep. Bedroom was here. I think smelting and storage was here. Oh no, storage was here. Smelting was here. Yeah, little friend, my Strider boy. His name is Lake Paunch, which is a reference that I would give you all my money for if you knew the reference. It has nothing to do with the Strider, but it's an old video that I loved. The only thing it has to do with the Strider is the fact that my Strider in the Season 4 world was named Stephen Berlew, which is from the same reference, just a different part of that. This is my head collection. I should move this, but I don't know if I have the storage for it. Oh, I should just tear all of this down. Let's place these down. Yeah. Put my chest plate on. Yep. We're just gonna tear it all down. I have, as you can see, I have a few buckets of lava. I get the feeling that this is not going to fit into my, yeah. I think I should have brought some more shulkers than this. Something tells me that I don't have room for everything here. That's okay, I will put a chest down. Just load them up. As many as we can in here. And then we do another one. Fancy. That kind of taxidermist? Yeah. Trophy hunter. Where did I get this fish? Okay. So I have a lot to deal with. I will collect that later, I guess. But let's check out the only den I know of, and the only place where lords go. And that is the Temple of the Dog, which I still need to work on a little bit more. I want to send people on more adventures. I also get this storage. Here we are. Get out. Yeah, I think I'm just going to grab all of this and bring it with me. If I can. I cannot. I don't need that. I don't need... Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna make a mess of all of this. Just dump everything in here. Oops. Okay. Okay. Oh, I got my ender chest here too. Yep. Take that. All this can stay. But yeah, here is Temple of the Dog. This is Morge. We should go up to the viewing area. So Temple of the Dog is supposed to be this kind of running thing where I send people on little adventures where they have to meet the temple and give it things. 3 things, specifically. And when you get the 3rd thing, it will dispense a prize. For Sjasson, I send him on a little... I gave him a couple riddles to solve based off of the band Royal Blood, which is a band that he and I both like. And each riddle solved created a coordinate for him to go to and collect a record that he would give to the dog, who would give him a new riddle to solve. It worked pretty well until the final one, when I accidentally had the coordinates inverted and he went to the wrong place, and I had to help him figure it out. Because, like, I knew I did the math right, and I was actually pretty frustrated with myself, and it turns out all I did was put the X coordinate into the Y spot and vice versa. As for Muckluck, he's a Simpsons fan, so I made Morge, Crump Morge, and his task was a lot simpler. I basically sent him down this hallway and into a recreation of his castle from Season 3, which is almost exactly the same, except for that. Almost exactly the same, almost completely recreated, bit by bit. Yeah, it was a dyslexia moment. I don't have that happen often, but when I do, it's like I didn't even realize what was going on until much later. This is all supposed to be storage. Even this, like the furnace arrangement, exactly how it's supposed to be. The only thing I skimped out on was the roof, because this goes up into the cave, so I just kind of did some neat roof designs. But at the top of some of these towers, like this one, there is like a little bit extra to do. This one's pretty simple. You just go up here, hop up on these lily pads, and right here was a record. So he just had to go up to each of his towers and collect a record disc, except the third tower, this one, yeah, there's one more of it this way. So that's tower number 1. That's actually tower number 2. This is tower number 1, pretty sure. Yes. This one had a bit of a red herring, so you think you go this way. But there's nothing here, and there's a Simpsons reference. So you go this way. And I like baby-proofed it. Not baby-proofed it, but fool-proofed it as much as I could. Behind the scenes lookout area. You can actually see that I designed the castle like outside and in. Like, I built the whole thing. So yeah, there's one here. But yeah, here's the castle from the outside. There's supposed to be bushes here, but I didn't put them up. And then the third tower is actually supposed to be, I think, about here-ish, but it's kind of in a weird spot. So I decided to hide it in this little section of cave right here. And you have to go all the way down to the bottom and go all the way up to the top, and we're not going to do that because it's a long ways. And also, it just doesn't end. Well, it does end. It just ends kind of abruptly. There's no special roof or anything. You just have to get dizzy on the stairs. So, let me out. Thank you. But yeah. It was great seeing his reaction to the whole thing when he saw it for the first time. That was good stuff. And I still intend on making similar stuff for other people on the server. I have one idea for Naxer, which is the one I was working on recently. And then I have an idea for Weather, but I have to figure out how to exactly pull it off. So each one has its own theme that I'm hopefully tailoring towards their interests. I'll give you a hint at what this one is. I have to go out through the back door down here. This is our hint. This is it. This is the only hinting you get. What could it be? What could I be doing? Well, I'm definitely digging all the way down there, but not today. Whoop. Alright, let's go back to... How long have I been... Okay. Let's go back to Jsanoland. And we'll at least get Floaty Boaty started. So, Floaty Boaty is a game that I've built a couple times at our little theme park section of the server. And simple concept. If you've ever done Spleef in Minecraft, where you try to mine the ground beneath somebody and make them fall to their death or to their elimination, Floaty Boaty is the same, except you're in a boat. And the ground that you're breaking is ice. So it's very fast, very frantic, and a lot of fun. So I built a kind of smaller one last season, but it had a little bit of an interesting twist where packed ice breaks instantly if you have a beacon with haste 2 on it, like the one that I'm climbing through right now. But blue packed ice does not break as fast. So I threw in, like, I think 4 pieces of blue ice. It takes longer to break. That didn't really add much, but it was a little bit of a tiny twist. But it's also a smaller version of the one that I built originally. I don't even remember how I designed the original one, but this one I want to kind of... This one I want to design a little bit more interestingly. I at least want to make it bigger. Oh, I never went and got the... That's okay. We'll come back for the lava later. We already got a bunch as is. But, yeah. Jsanoland is named after the one and only Jsano19, who was from the Mindcrack server, and who basically opened up a server for like multiplayer game, minigame type stuff with fans of his. He's not the biggest YouTuber, don't worry if you've never heard of him, but he was on the same server with guys like Etho and Seth Bling and those guys. He was one of the originals on the server too. But yeah, he opened up a server for minigames with his fans, and I did not take part of that, but afterwards he left the server open as a vanilla world. He swapped the map out for a vanilla world, and we started building on it. And that's when I joined in, was in the opening days of that. And then he wanted to shut it down after a week, but we decided to take over the map, and... What? Oses? So Jsano, the Jsano fan server was born. And we shortened it to JFS, and then we kind of started to distance ourselves from Jsano himself due to his lack of involvement with us. And so JFS kind of stands for whatever we want, but ever since we've made these minigame stuff, Season 3 we made Jsanoland, back when we were still associated with them. And it had all kinds of games, and also game shows. We had like our own version of Jeopardy and stuff like that. And then last season we made it into Morge World, and I don't know how it ended up with that name, besides the fact that Muckluck was the one who built it. That's Mukluk, this one. Right here. And now I guess Jsanoland is back, so... so this, I think, is kind of similar to paintball. We got bows and arrows. This is the only game we got here. I don't know where I want to do floaty boaty. Let's see. Maybe near here would be good, because this is the only game in existence right now. So it might be helpful to just kind of set up shop right next door. Could just put it like right here. Fill in some of this. Or I could put it... Depends on how... do we really want this little shallow bit here? Or I could put it like more in this area. This might be a little bit better. Put my ender chest down. Can't forget to do that. Let's see, riches. Oh god. Pink. I gotta remember which one. Yeah, I need this one. And I need this one. Yes, yes. Oh, I don't have... Oh, I have a beacon right here. Dumb. Went all that way. Yeah, I need that one. Is there any more that I need? No. Alright, these can be put away for now. Boop, 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 boop. Put that away. Okay. So I'm gonna need this first. But before I do that, I'm going to pick a tree to chop down, and it looks like it's going to be that one. That way I can set up a sign and mark the area. Maybe I should get more space, though. Is that a boat? That's, what is that? I'm looking at my periphery because I can see better that way. Hang on. What is that? I should have, grabbed my spyglass. Up, up, up. I think that's just a tower. Looks like it's made out of basalt, which means it's not a shipwreck, which means I can go back. Yeah, it might make this a little bit, maybe a little bit further away. Yeah, because I think it's too close to paintball or paintball dodgeball thing. PvP arrow shooty place. No, actually, this might work. I could. Well, that one's got a beehive on it. I won't bother that. I still could have gotten like that tree. I didn't have to go all the way out there. Anyways, let's do this. Remove these. I can't tell if it's me lagging or the server. So I know I'm streaming, and I know I got my one roommate across the hall. Move it back here. Or I could put it in the corner. Put it here. Boop. It's not exactly. Face it this way. Future site of floaty Bodhi by the Andito. Does the server feel a little laggy to you? Does it sever? I don't know what I need. Alright, let's grab these. You might not even be paying attention. So what I want to do, there's a bit of rubber banding, but okay. Same here. So I want to design a square. I want to start with a square, but a pretty big square. Yeah, I think I'm trying to decide how big it should be. Let's see. We're here, right? 1, 2, 3. Actually, I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I think 25 would be fine. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25. And then I just gotta make sure I'm lined up with this one and this one. That's pretty decently big, I think. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, let's go with that. Now, it's not just going to be a square, believe it or not. I have extra ideas for this. Bonus ideas, apparently. Okay. Boom. Oh, that was perfect. Nope, that's not right. I think I'm going to have mob issues when the sun sets. Yeah, that looks good. But not only this. So it's 25 across. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. There's 12 to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 12. So this is the middle. So I want... That's fine. Yeah. So what we're going to add in is like a little extra ramp here. So basically this will be like the starting gate, right? And you get your boat and you set it up here, and then when we say go, you shoot through here and into the main arena. And we're going to do that on all sides. I do not have the obsidian to make this. How far is this out, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like that. So that looks like it'll be pretty good. So I'll add a little bit of extra fun, I guess. And it's going to be raised by a couple blocks too, so you come shooting out into the middle. So that's the idea. I need to test something. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. That's not gonna work. Boop. Boop. This will take a while. Maybe I shouldn't do this whole thing yet. But, yeah, maybe I should focus on lighting the place up first. Which would mean getting some coal. Oop. Let's go down in here. Iron. There's coal. I should be using my fortune, but we'll deal with that. I also have coal in my chest. So I didn't even need to do this. You can see how my brain works these days. I like to think that it's something other than just getting old. But it might just be that. Yeah, it's here. Okay. Oh, I'm out of touch. There we go. That's not even the right word, I don't think. Out of practice. That's the phrase. Okay. First, secure this area. Then we'll actually do it like this. Yeah. Hello. Excuse me. Go. That will at least keep most mobs from spawning here. Obviously zombies will just wander in from the next town over, but there's not much you can do about that without lighting up the entire area. And I guess I will do this as well for now, even though I'm gonna remove all of this in a second. Look at them all over there. Just checking things. Close that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's put all of this back. Put these away. And I will have to light up further this way. This. Just use up all my torches, and by the time I'm done, the sun will rise and everything will burn up. And let's light up this little island here for good measure. Look at this. Crazy. And one for here. And I guess I'll just torch up every little bit I can, because like I said, I wanted to use all of my torches. I should get that spot, here, here, and here. That's decently lit up. Let's see. This will work pretty well for the base level. Let me get my obsidian back. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Okay. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Actually, I think it was just, yeah, it's just 3 wide. Yeah. So put these back. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like that. And I will at least open up the door on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is the middle. Nope, this is the middle. Here and here. Thank you. Nice. BTV. I guess I can just lay the ice down. I don't have to work on this, but while I have it, how many do I need? Let's start with that. Okay, so I need 3 more here. And maybe 20 there. So it's gonna take a bit. I feel like this music is just the same 3 songs in the background. I might have to change it up. Definitely gonna change it up next week. Fancy. Okay. There's that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. This is also in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need 10 more. That's more than 10, but I think I destroyed that. Oh no, it's over here. Halfway there. Convenient that I'm running out of things to talk about right around the time of the 2-hour mark, which means that these stream runtimes are about perfect. Trying to keep them around the 2-hour mark for now. There we go. So that's the general shape of it. Yeah. So let's fill this in. We'll fill in the main portion because, like I said, this part is going to be higher. Now, I also have to... I should actually carve out the underneath first. I'm also going to need... glowstone. Or maybe frog lights. I don't... Maybe I should try out the new frog lights. Because those are a thing now. I don't know if there's a shop for them yet. But I'm sure there will be. Yeah, 2 hours is pretty good for a stream time. Not too long. And yet, yeah, not too short, but also perfect length for someone who eventually runs out of things to talk about. It is allowing me to use my voice for once, though. When I think about, like, how little I talk outside of, like, this is the most talking I do. Like, at all. Like, even at work, I hardly say a thing. You could probably... It's more often than not less than 100 words, and I think the most I ever talk to anybody is when I'm on the... when I'm riding the rental car shuttle to the airport terminal so that I can catch the light rail home. Like, that's because that's where I do all the talking, is with the drivers there, because there's a couple pretty cool guys. Not to take anything away from anybody else I work with, but they're the easiest to talk to. So beyond that, I'm not saying much of anything. So sometimes it really shows how little I use my voice, just by how, like, strained my vocal cords might be, or how hard it is to just say words. But I think this will help out a bit in that regard. So where would the exit be? The exit would probably have to be in the corners. Yeah, yeah, this is my endurance. It is right here. This is my marathon each week. These 2 hours of trying to think of something to say. UHC is not that bad because I got other people to bounce off of, and I don't have to do all the talking. But doing this by myself is a bit much. And that's coming from somebody who has made YouTube videos for about a decade. This is all the talking I do. Even back then, I think that was where I did most of my talking. So once I get the ice in here, it will technically be functional. Just won't look pretty. Do I have enough ice? I hope so. I can always go back for more, I guess, but I'll probably do that off camera. Just get as much as I can done now. Boop, boop. Packed ice does not, packed ice does not melt under these torches, so that should be okay. Oops. Oops. Four stacks left. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be short. Maybe not. Well, maybe. Maybe not. Ooh, it's gonna be close. No, it'll be fine. Looks like I'll even have some left over. Oh yeah. I am still gonna need more ice for, these outer bits, but there we go. All this dirt. Oh, creepers. Put a couple chests down. I'm actually going to put all that in there, as well as this, as well as this. These go in here. I need these. Okay. Oop. Then we just do this. Oh right, the torches. This is why I need glowstone. Or sea lanterns. Probably go as... Sea lanterns would be a little bit too monotonous, I think. But I'll deal with that another time. Because this is about how I want it. Fancy. Alright, let me get back out. And I'll do a boat demonstration. I just need a little bit of wood. So this tree is going to get it. That tree stays because it's got the beehive. But this one, I'll replant it. That. Make some boats. So yeah, it's really fast and slippery on here, and without the beacon you can see how slow it is to mine stuff, whereas if I get out of the boat it's just instant. That's why I need the beacon, which I think I have enough materials to make. You need a full-size beacon to make it work, but that's the basic idea of it. So yeah, that works. Alright, I'm gonna pack up this stuff. That's gonna stay. I'll actually leave the ender chest here in case people need it. We're gonna head back to base and finish off the stream there. Just gonna load up all of the stuff. There we go. Excuse me, sir. So let's see, next week, probably more of the same, probably continue floaty boaty building. Maybe I'll gather more materials in the meantime. So next Thursday, I'm not sure what time this, because today I started, usually I start at 2 p.m. Central, which would be 3 Eastern. Which would be, what, 11 a.m. Pacific? 3, 2, 1, 12 Pacific? Ow. But, this stream, I was about an hour and a half later. Yeah. So, I'm not sure when exactly I will stream. It'll definitely be at least 3 Eastern, maybe closer to 4 or 5 for next week, next Thursday. And then, July 9th, stop. July 9th, which is a Saturday, next Saturday, we'll be doing UHC again I will probably start streaming around 4 Eastern on July 9th. For those streams, I can keep an eye on chat until the event starts, and then once the UHC gets going, then I will be focusing on the game. But pretty interesting stuff. That usually takes about 2 hours as well, so it's a perfect stream length for that. And hopefully I don't die in, like, the first 20 minutes or something. Because I want it to be interesting. I have a win to defend, so... Because I won last UHC. All by myself. No help from anybody named Asus. And no help from any strength potions of level 2 that are apparently very overpowered. Okay, so let's start up here. I don't remember what I have. Dirt. Okay, nothing up here can be fuel. Well. Oh, wait, yeah, coal. Duh. Don't go in there. Okay. Let me set my spawn here. And we'll hop down here. Just offload everything. Dirt is easy. That is all here. Stone, signs, bunch of random stuff. Another star goes in here. Signs go here. That goes there. This goes here. Seeds go here, I guess. Stone. I'm actually full up on stone. I need to make more room for that. And then string is up in here. Buckets. Buckets probably... could probably give them their own shulker box. I don't know if I have any frames, though. Not at the moment. Ooh, cobble. That's going to stay on me. Deep slate, bow, arrows. That. Bones are here. Bow is up here. Arrows down here. Sticks. Where's sticks go? I think they're technically supposed to be here. Okay, that can go in here for now. Riches, that's empty. Let's put that up there. Oops. Oh. Hook. There. And these two chests in here. There we go. Okay. Yep. Perfect. So yeah, that'll do for today's stream. We got Floaty Boaty started. We looked at some other stuff. Found a mystery that needs solving eventually. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed watching. I will be back next week to do some more stuff. So I shall see you all next time.